Hi, Magic Fineship here. The game we are going to review in this video is Dive or Die, Children of Rain. As usual, I'll be going through the premise of the game, story, art, music and sound, gameplay, and my overall thoughts. I'll also be showing parts of my stream playthrough during the review. Without further ado, let's begin. First, let's talk about the premise. Dive or Die, Children of Rain is an underwater survival horror roguelike set in a world devastated by a mysterious black rain. What remains of humanity is trying to survive against the Maker of Rain, a terrifying cosmic entity responsible for the catastrophe. You manage a group of survivors and send them into the drowned world to gather resources, uncover relics, and prepare for the final flood. I really like this premise because humanity is not trying to defeat some cosmic being, you are simply trying to survive it. Now, for the story. At the center of the story is Jack, a survivor haunted by visions involving the Maker of Rain. He believes that collecting sacred idols from beneath the flooded world may be the key to saving what remains of humanity. The story starts simple, but the mystery surrounding the Black Rain, the Maker of Rain, and the drowned world kept pulling me deeper. The more I played, the more I wanted to know what was waiting below. For art, Dive or Die looks awesome. The grim illustrated style fits the setting perfectly. The camp feels bleak, while the underwater environments become increasingly unsettling as you explore deeper. Darkness is used especially well because you can rarely see everything around you, making even simpler exploration feel dangerous. The creature designs also fit the cosmic horror setting really well, with strange and unnatural enemies that immediately make you question whether approaching them is a good idea. For music and sound, the game does a great job as well. The soundtrack supports the gloomy atmosphere without overpowering the gameplay. The underwater ambience and sound effects also make the depths feel isolated and uncomfortable. Together with the art, the audio helps maintain the tension throughout each dive. Now onward to the gameplay. Each dive sends one of your survivors underwater to search for resources, equipment, relics, and anything else that can help your settlement. You'll need to manage health, sanity, oxygen, and carrying capacity while deciding how far you are willing to push. Oxygen creates constant pressure because every dive eventually becomes a decision between continuing deeper or returning safely with what you already have. The deeper you travel, the more dangerous things become. Some creatures can be fought while others are better avoided entirely. This is where Dive or Die reminded me of Darkest Dungeon. Not because the combat is similar, but because of the feeling of sending your characters you have invested into dangerous situations. Survivors can improve, gain better equipment, and become increasingly valuable to your settlement. Because death is permanent, losing one actually matters. This makes knowing when to retreat just as important as knowing when to keep going. I also like how knowledge becomes part of your progression. You gradually learn routes, hazards, enemies, and useful locations, making previously dangerous areas easier to navigate. Then you push further and suddenly have something new to worry about. Outside of diving, you manage your settlement by assigning survivors, upgrading buildings, crafting equipment, and deciding how to spend your resources. The loop is simple. You have to dive to strengthen the camp, and the camp helps you prepare for deeper dives. There is also a sacrifice system where you can sacrifice survivors to the Maker of Rain, which blesses the corresponding biomes for unique loot. There is also an offering system where you can offer resources or divers to delay the flood by a specific amount. I really like this mechanic thematically because it reinforces how powerless humanity feels. You are not defeating this entity, you are bargaining with it just to survive. Now, for my overall thoughts. Dive or Die, Children of Rain pulled me in very quickly. The cosmic horror setting is interesting, the art and atmosphere are excellent, and the gameplay creates a genuine sense of dread whenever you prepare for another dive. The mystery surrounding the Maker of Rain also keeps me wanting to continue and find out what is waiting deeper below. With all that said, I could definitely recommend Dive or Die, Children of Rain if you enjoy survival horror, resource management, cosmic horror, or games like Darkest Dungeon where losing a character actually matters. It has a strong setting, satisfying progression, and most importantly, it makes every dive feel like a risk. I am definitely going to keep playing. With that, you have reached this part of the video. Thank you very much for watching until the end. If you like what you're watching, do consider pressing the subscribe button or turning on the bell notification. I also stream on the Popo app, so if you'd like to watch my gameplay, do consider giving me a follow there as well. Links are in the description below. Lastly, do leave a comment if there is a game you would like me to play and cover. Once again, I'm Magic Fineship and thank you for watching this video.